Hey guys, I think today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just take you guys through the flip house and show you the progress. Eric, one of my buddies, one of my partners from all three pools, has been in here for a couple days already, and he's gonna be here for the rest of the week before the World of Concrete. And I made him help me today with an epoxy countertop, but it's not, I can't show you that whole video yet because it's not done. We got the main epoxy laid, but we got sanding and clear coat, so that'll be next week. What I did get done over Christmas was I had one of my guys take all the doors off, set them up, and we painted all the trim and doors. It was, like I said, real 2007, so it was kind of that yellow hue cream color that was so big 15, 16 years ago. And the paint store hooked me up with paint. I had not shot much. It was a acrylic alkyd enamel, which is kind of a modified oil, but it cleans up with water. And it laid down like oil. I mean, it sprayed super easy. Once they got all this stuff set up, I sprayed every bit of trim and all the doors in the house in like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I mean, we just moved. I had a guy kind of keeping my hose out of stuff. I think we had like 13 or 14 doors set up in this room and another 7 or 8 in the basement, about 20 some doors that we sprayed, plus, you know, hundreds of feet of trim. Then I'll take you guys into the kitchen. We went ahead and painted those older cabinets that were real golden colored. We painted them white with a high build lacquer, and we still have to spray all the doors and drawer fronts in the spray booth in the shop, but the cabinets are done, and we started laying the floor. So I'll take you in there right now and show you how that's going to turn out. So probably after in another week or so, hopefully before World of Concrete, the only thing we'll have left inside is just carpet, and we'll pretty much wrap everything up. It's like 19 degrees right now. The high tomorrow is 11, so the stuff outside has not made any progress since the last video on this where we tore out all this crappy concrete, but it should warm up enough to let us get this poured. We're gonna do, instead of having just brick stairs that fall off the side of the house like they always do, we're gonna actually pour like a monolithic concrete stoop going into a cool like stamped sidewalk, and it'll be really slick. It'll make the curb appeal, which is everything on a flip. You want them to like it when they walk in, and that bar down in the basement's just gonna pop. No other house on the street has that, and we did it pretty affordable for what it is, because I mean, it's got premier hardware. Eric's help on the countertop is just gonna be awesome. I'll take you down there right now and let you guys check it out. Okay, so yeah, in here we just taped all the countertops off. I kind of inserted cardboard inside the cabinet so I could leave the natural finish on the inside. Like I said, still got the doors and stuff over at the booth and haven't had time to spray them. We got all the boxes shot, so now they're white. And I'll show you, I got a really smoking deal. Some apartment complex over-ordered a bunch of French gray, and they were selling, the paint store was selling 5 gallons of like really good Spec Pro paint for like 78 bucks for a 5, or maybe even less than that. It was cheap. I bought 15 gallons of it, so this gray gray on white's looking really good, and you know the gray floors are kind of going out right now, so we went with a SPC floor that we actually got a smoking deal on this too. We got this floor, and it's got good backing on it. You can see it's got the good foam quiet backing on it, and we got this for $1.85 a square foot. We just started laying it, but compared to how scratched up the old floor was, I mean, I love real wood a lot of times, but man, the durability of SPC for houses, if you're gonna have any animals or kids running around, it's just so good that it's really hard to make a case against it for the cost. The other thing we did get done is my boys finally got the stone demoed off of this dumb fireplace. I just think that personally, I don't like, stone veneer when you do a cantilever and you're like, okay, in the real world with real stone that couldn't be, because you can't have stone hanging. I also don't like, everyone knows that's a gas fireplace, it's not real wood or anything, but if it stops right here, you know it's not a fireplace. I mean, the chimney should go up. To me, so we're gonna make a really modern look. There's a builder around here that I've seen doing just kind of like an MDF thing that makes it look like ACM, like architectural composite metal, and I'm just gonna have it go all the way to the ceiling. The only other thing I got to do in here is this beam up here is still real red, and I'm going to stain that dark. I'm going to stain over it. It's not got any kind of sealant on it, so it'll take stain. and I'm gonna darken that up to make it match the floor. Also got really lucky with this fan because the reddish side, I went up top to see if the top was black or like a gray, and it actually almost completely matches the wood floor, the new floor. So I'm gonna flip those blades and it'll be done. Otherwise, we just have a lot more paint to do on the walls and carpet, and the upstairs is done. So I'm gonna take you down to the basement and show you the countertops, just kind of a teaser. Okay. Okay, so down in the basement, we have all the carpet pulled up. The boys tore out the little bit of brown tile that's kind of dated. We sprayed the rest of the doors. Like I said, that enamel just really freshened up those doors, cheap and easy. The big teaser is the video we'll do next week, these countertops. Now, we still got a lot of work to do. These are actually still wet. But we kind of went for a Carrara marble look. You see all these lumps, and what this is mica flake, and we dump it in there, and then we have to sand it down, and it's going to leave like quartz-looking inclusions like you'd see in real stone. Eric really pulled off a few really killer looks. I mean, he's got some almost metal deposits that you'd see rarely in a piece of granite or something. It's just, it's going to look killer. Probably doesn't really show yet in the camera because A, it's wet, and B, we have to sand it down and do a bunch of work. But that video will be coming out real soon. But the big thing is, guys, we have so much cool content coming out for the all three pools. Eric's here. We're shooting video every day. He's working on designs. We're hitting back a ton of people that have reached out to us looking for help with either kits, training, consulting. I mean, the whole thing. It's so nice having him here. But yeah, guys, I'm going to probably post several videos in the next couple days, week, whatever, and then I'm going to be hitting a bunch of shorts while I'm in World of Concrete, showing you guys every single thing I think is cool and worthwhile. So I will see you guys next week.